'Twas the night before Thanksgiving, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The hoodies were hung by the desk chair with care, in hopes that the long weekend soon would be there. The children weren't nestled all snug in their beds. They were doom-scrolling TikTok deep into their heads.
When visions of leftovers danced in their heads. Or maybe just pre-leftovers, waiting instead.
When out on the nightstand there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
With Mama in her face mask and Dad fast asleep, they'd just settled their brains for a slumber so deep.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen shag gave a luster of midday to the hallway's old drag.
Across the dark hall, a new sound was heard as a second-floor door opened without a word. When what in the hallway should suddenly appear but the warm, spicy scent of the pie drawing near.
More rapid than eagles, the siblings they came, creeping and whispering, all part of the game. They paused at the landing to look at the view, a dark, scary cavern they had to pass through.
When a sudden new obstacle blocked up the path, a small, sleepy tyrant, incurring their wrath. Like a shot in the dark, the small cat did fly, chasing a phantom that passed quickly by.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly. These stares were much louder and not half as spry.
When they met with an obstacle right on the way, the fifth step of doom, which would give them away.
They'd have to fly over and stick to the plan. This treacherous plank, the invention of man.
They landed like ninjas, not making a sound, on the plush, shag pile carpet that covered the ground.
But the living room held a new gauntlet of fear. A squeaky toy here and a sleeping dog near.
The doggie was dreaming of running so free and let out a sigh, quite unconsciously.
The two sneaky teens had to split as a pair to circle the room with the utmost of care. He saw it too late, a terrible plight. A bright yellow duck in the dead of the night. He twisted and turned with a bend and a dip and managed to save the entire whole trip.
One figure had beaten the other one there and tapped one small foot on the dark wooden square.
He flew past the couch with a leap and a bound, no longer a tiptoe, but fast as a hound.
They stood at the threshold, the final frontier. The kitchen was dark, and the pie was so near.
A flick of the switch, a new fallen day. The light, it was blinding. But where did it lay?
And there on the counter, a glorious sight. The pumpkin pie, bathed in the harsh kitchen light.
But pie is just pie, and it's not quite complete without the cold, sugary cream, oh so sweet.
He opened the door, and the light was so bright, it banished the shadows of the dark, lonely night.
He grabbed for the can, but it slipped from the rack, and it fell to the floor with a terrible crack.
Not a creature was stirring, not one of the two, and they stood still as statues and wondered what to do.
When what to their wondering eyes should appear but a small, green-faced figure and two eyes severe.
She was dressed all in flannel, from her head to her feet, and the teens knew their mission had met with defeat.
Their eyes, how they widened, their faces so pale. They knew in that moment their plan had to fail.
She spoke not a word, but went straight to her work, and grabbed 3 silver forks, then turned with a jerk.
And laying a finger aside of her nose, she took a big bite, and that's how this one goes.